Donald Trump isn't just a danger to democracy. He isn't just destroying it. He delights in it. Welcome back to Occupy Democrats. And in this breaking story, it is no longer humorous in terms of his attacks on judges and also how SCOLDED, the Supreme Court, is lining up for Donald Trump. And I'm going to show the story to you in just a few seconds. But if you'd like Trump is gone as much as I would, subscribe to the channel. What Trump says in his own passive-aggressive way is what you really have to listen to. Like when he says things such as this.
He's a dictator. He's a dictator. A lot of people are saying maybe we like a dictator.
But counter that with the real truth, which is this.
It's the right to do anything I want to do. I'm the president of the United States. I can do it. I'm not a dictator.
And certainly the core of this truth right here.
Rates are down despite the Fed. Scott, you got to work on this guy. There's something wrong with him. I'll be honest. I'd love to fire his ass. He should be fired.
I'm not a dictator.
Because this is a man who has signed already, and he's not even done with the first year of his second term, already signed more executive orders than anyone ever here.
The president is over 300 executive actions already.
I'm not a dictator.
And we're going to codify so much of what he's doing so that the next team can't unwind it.
I'm not a dictator.
And yes, he spent this entire second term attacking judges he likes to call radical left. This
administration has stepped up attacks on judges and on decisions they don't like, which are coming relatively frequently because they're pushing up against the bounds of their constitutional authority.
I'm not a dictator.
Right. Well, Donald Trump clearly is very displeased that a number of judges across the country have served as a check on his executive power, that he can't do essentially whatever he wants.
I'm not a dictator.
We need to get rid of chain migration. We need to get rid of catch and release.
I'm not a dictator.
And at the core of this breaking story, this is so paramount to realize when you hear him say absolute habeas corpus due process chilling things like this.
Every time you catch somebody and they bring them to a court, and to be honest with you have to get rid of judges.
I'm not a dictator.
Trump lawyers have been going after every single thing they can go after every single day since day one of term 2. And today, in this breaking story, Sonia Sotomayor just absolutely slammed, hammered, and silenced the Supreme Court chamber when she pushed back on exactly what Trump's lawyers are trying to do to further terminate, diminish, and destroy the three branches and checks and balances of our democracy. Check this story out. Breaking news. Sonia Sotomayor silences Supreme Court chamber with blistering challenge to Trump lawyer. An exchange between Justice Sonia Sotomayor and Donald Trump's solicitor, General D. John Sauer, briefly silenced the U.S. Supreme Court chamber Tuesday. Sauer argued in Trump v. Slaughter, a case that could redefine the limits of presidential power over independent agencies and give Trump more authority to fire officials, that the Constitution vests full removal authority in the president, and that a 90-year precedent insulating officials inside those agencies should be discarded, showing how far the government intended to take the challenge, reported Newsweek. In quotes, "You're asking us to destroy the structure of government and to take away from Congress its ability to protect its idea that the government is better structured with some agencies that are independent," Sotomayor said. Justice Samuel Alito asked Sauer to respond, and he assured the court that overturning the Humphreys executor precedent, allowing President Donald Trump to fire independent agency leaders, would not fundamentally reshape the government. In quotes, "The sky will not fall," Sauer said. "The entire government will move toward accountability to the people." The court's liberals appear inclined to believe those removal protections preserve congressional intentions in creating the agencies, while the conservative majority appears to view those limits as incompatible with Article 2 of the Constitution. In quotes, "What you're saying is the president can do more than the law permits," Sotomayor said. That silenced the room, and Sauer hurriedly rephrased some of his earlier arguments in favor of reversing Humphrey. In quotes, "Humphreys must be overruled," Sauer argued. "It has become a decaying husk with bold and particularly dangerous pretensions." Remember the clip I just showed you when he said, "I'd sure like to just fire him"? Yeah, that would be Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, who Trump himself appointed. And that's exactly what Trump wants. He wants complete, unequivocal control of America as if it's his own private company and his own private boardroom. He has been doing this his whole life. He just didn't have the right sycophants in place in term number 1, but he sure has them in term number 2, and this is what he's going after. And right now, with all respect, the only hope we have is that a couple of the conservative 6 judges will finally wake up and realize they're going to go down in history with a lifetime appointment of destroying America and its democracy. You guys like and share the video, and stay frosty.